Welcome back. Let us continue our talk on disruptive technologies and energy scenario. So we were discussing about solar disruption. Solar and wind both will be disrupting the current energy scenario. Because right now we are producing energy from fuel, burning fuel, which produces a lot of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, which in turn will pollute the atmosphere, increase the atmospheric temperature, lead towards melting of polar ice cubes, and a lot of destruction. If you see the solar PV cost, the solar PV cost is reducing linearly, which is, you can see it's almost down by 222 times. The installed solar PV capacity, every year the installed capacity is increasing. 2017 it was just 404 gigawatt, whereas in 18 it is 508 gigawatt. So we plan to have 100% solar energy by 2030. This is a news article from Ministry of Renewable and New and Renewable Energy. We are able to produce solar for rupees 2.44 per unit. This is achieved in Bhadla, Rajasthan. So we are able to produce solar energy very cheap. Now coming to wind disruption, increase in hub height leads to reduction of cost of installation and generation. So the cost is predicted to decrease by 50% by 2030. So we will be having tall windmills which can produce 11 megawatt. Just one windmill can produce 11 megawatts. This is another milestone in wind energy. So rupees 2.44 per unit has been achieved in wind tariff. These countries are going for 100% renewable energy. The list is incomplete. I stopped with Kenya because we normally consider Africa as a dark continent, and you can see Kenya, an African country, comes in the 11th position, which is going for 100% renewable energy, and India is not at all listed anywhere here. Let us see the energy scenario. The power demand in 1947 was just 1670 megawatt, and today it is 160,000 megawatts. So you can see the power demand has increased a lot. This is a statistics which shows that India is projected to have the highest growth in electricity consumption. Why? Because we have a large population. This is another statistics which shows that by 2035 the energy demand will multiply by 2.3 times from that of 2015. So it means our energy demand will be more than the double. So we need to produce a lot of energy somehow. This is the data which I have extracted on 10th August 2020 between 8:30 and 8:45. You can see that there are 785 megawatts surplus power at the power exchange. It's not like before. We can exchange power, we can buy power. Power is a commodity now. And the price at this point of time is 2.99 per unit. Do you know how much you are paying to the KCB? Roughly 7 rupees per unit. So you can see that KCB is buying for 3 rupees and selling to you for 7 rupees right now. It means they are saving something like 4 rupees for every unit consumed by you. This is the power scenario or power rate every state is having. You can see 4.1 rupees per unit at this point of time. Remember, the power tariff keeps changing with time. Coming to our state, the exchange price at this point of time is 4.1 rupees per unit, whereas yesterday it was only 3.1 unit. So 1 rupees we are paying more today. So the power rate keeps changing, and you can see the shortage for yesterday is 0. No shortage yesterday. And currently the state's demand at this point of time is 2714 megawatts, which we are producing by God's grace. This is a news article in Manorama dated 9/7/2019. This shows the KCB tariff for different slabs. So if your slab is from 151 to 200 unit, you will be paying rupees 6.4 per unit. This is a good news. October 1, 2019, commissioning of Edaman-Kochi Power Highway. The main problem in power exchanging is the transmission line. In Kerala, our population density is very high. So constructing transmission lines is very difficult in Kerala. A lot of opposition will be there. Now this Edaman-Kochi Power Highway is a 400 kV transmission line. So this will increase our ability to bring electricity or buy electricity from other states. So this will increase the state's power import capability by 800 megawatts. 139 countries will go for 100% renewables. And what is the effect? 52 million jobs will be created in these areas. So you have to grab your job from that. And jobs lost will be 27.7 million. Those who are working with petrol cars, diesel engines, they are bound to lose their jobs. Now let us see this website, which is npp.gov.in, which will show the complete power scenario in India. So this is the installed capacity as on 31 December 2019. If you just see the final figures, you will see that our total production is around 3,67,280 megawatts all over India. 3,67,280. Now this is a split up of region wise power generation, and you can see that the southern is 104, approximately 104,000. So total 367,000. The southern grid is producing around 104,000. Let us skip, and from here we come to Kerala. Out of 104, the share of Kerala is just 2,976 megawatt, or roughly 3,000 megawatts. So what does it mean? Our power generation is very low. So unless we find some alternate to produce energy, we will be in deep trouble, because the energy need will double in the next 10 years, and we do not have any resources. Hydro powers, our major source of energy is from hydro power plants. The people of Kerala will not allow to build another hydro power plant because of environmental reasons. People will not allow to have thermal power stations. People will not allow to have nuclear power stations. So what is the alternate? There are only two alternates. The first alternate is to go for renewable energy, and the second alternate is buy from other states. So let us stop here, and I want to emphasize that as engineers and as final year students, you should keep watching the disruption in technology, train yourself, get sufficient skills to get yourself placed in the job market when you graduate from this college. Thank you very much.